matters less
compared to how you see yourself.
Hello and welcome to this very exciting show. This is
Cares for Sophia.
And with me, as usual, are my co-presenters,
Louise
And I am Akonke.
and I still remain AB.com. And I believe you had a very interesting time last week on the last session. And this session, we are going to be picking up from where we stopped last session. And definitely we'll be bringing this topic to an end today. We talked about self-esteem, low self-esteem, the causes of self-esteem, and so many other things relating to self-esteem. Today, we are going to be giving more of our attention on the solutions for low self-esteem, how to build your self-esteem, how to improve your self-esteem, solutions for low self-esteem. So, Miss Akoke, can you please do us the favor of being the very first speaker on the show?
Of course, yes. Just as my co-presenter has mentioned, last week we spoke about self-esteem, and today we are talking about how to improve self-esteem, how to work on it, how to make yourself a better person. She mentioned something about disabilities last week, and we looked into it based on the fact that maybe some people probably they were born with a disability, and in the society where they are condemned as a result of who they are or who they were born with or what they were born with. So some of the solutions on how to improve self-esteem, the first one I would mention is identify and challenge your negative beliefs.
Oh.
Yes, you need to identify those things that are said negatively about you. For example, people tell you you're too short. You need to turn that negativity into positivity.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make it look, yes, I'm short, but I'm good on my own. I'm short, but I'm unique, even with my height. That's like myself. I'll use myself as an example. I know I'm a short person, but I always tell people that I'm short and petite.
Okay, this is it. If I were in that position, I'll be like, if you are taller than me, then I'm shorter than you.
Okay. I got the point. Yes. You're taller than me, you're shorter than you.
Yes.
That's cool.
So you're special in your own way, and I am special in my own way. You are
Yeah.
tall, I am short, I am unique.
That's right.
You cannot be short. You are already tall. You cannot come back to being short. Okay?
Yes.
I mean, I am short.
It's
That
true.
means I am like I'm special. Okay?
So
Yeah.
You can't be me.
Exactly. So you need to identify and challenge your negative beliefs. You need to sit yourself down and sometimes tell yourself, oh, they said you're not so skillful, or they said you can even add skills. Okay, they said you're not so skillful. Look for a skill to learn and be a master of that thing. You need to improve on yourself. When you improve more on yourself and you start telling yourself positive things, that's when you get good results.
Yes.
So that's a way.
Okay, for me on this topic or on this phase, I will say what I have to contribute or say here is just mind your business, irrespective of what people are telling you as regards to your situation, or maybe as regards to your challenge, or as regards to who you are. You know your self-worth, as your self-esteem. You know who you are. You don't need to be discouraged or maybe lose focus with regards to what you're doing. So you have to mind your business. Let the world talk. Let them maybe say whatever they want to say as regards to who you are. But you that knows who you are, you just mind the business, and that's what I have to say about it.
That's a very important point, and I think I still have a little to add to it. Still considering identifying and challenging your negative beliefs. Most people that have low self-esteem, they are faced with, they have this habit of negative self-talks. Like, you look at yourself in the mirror and you're saying something negative to yourself. No, challenge it. Say something positive. Tell yourself good things. That's how even if there are challenges, look above it. Tell yourself positive things. Don't let your mind be confined to those challenges. Look above it. It is not the end of the world.
I love what you just said.
Yes.
Look above it. Something happened recently to someone I know. She went for an interview and they turned her down, saying they can't offer the job. My sister, do you know what this lady did? She got home and she said, please, right now I want to cook fried rice. I was like, I cook fried rice. Yes, I want to feel good about myself.
Despite that situation.
She mentioned something, and that thing really caught my attention. She said, Ife, I'm a diamond in in the sound.
You can't come and
I'm
kill
in diamond in the
yourself.
rough.
You can't come
That
and
I'm
kill
still going to
yourself.
shine. Please don't come and kill yourself.
Eat whether they employ you or not.
Exactly.
Eat. You, even if you don't get this job, you will get another one. When one door closes, another one opens.
Positive about
Yes.
yourself.
But as regards to this, the challenges on how to improve ourselves, can we? Is it possible that we look into the aspect of social media? You know, there are something that happen in social media that, you know, even as I am now, when I might see my friend's picture, I don't really know what they're passing through, and I know that I'm hardworking and I'm doing something great. Then I saw my friends snapping with cars, you know, with this, that. I'll be like, God, is it that I myself, that this thing that these people are doing, that I cannot do it, or what? You know, I will have that feeling that
You feel useless.
I feel I just feel useless.
In that case, you're just giving yourself self-pressure.
Something like, if there's something that happened last time. Wait, let me tell you. There's something that happened last time. You know, this iPhone of a thing. You know, I'm using a techno phone. I'm using a techno phone with an iPhone ringing tone. So somebody was asking me last time that guy, why not buy iPhone? I was like, what is iPhone? That iPhone is stingy. iPhone don't share. iPhone don't do this. My dear, it's not that I don't like iPhone. No.
But you have the money.
I don't have the money. That is it. And so in order,
you made a good you brought out something good from even
yes,
you out.
in order to cover up, I'm using iPhone ringing tone in techno phone. That is iPhone techno.
I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh. I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh. I don't techno.
you know, it's something like that. Even if we look into social media in one way or the other can contribute.
Yes,
You know?
it can. Yeah, yes, because the social media, you know, back in the days of our fathers, even people like my dad
Yes.
and their grandfathers, they used to write letters for love life.
Yes.
Write letters for maybe their son traveled. Write letters for this, write letters for that. But now, everybody's open to the world. If you can be in your house and be getting sad because of what someone is saying to you on social media,
Yes!
that look at the clothes she's putting on. She's not even fine at all. They will be putting comments and leaving hashtags of things that are not worthwhile on your page. And you just sit at home and you just feel sad. But I tell you, you need to turn this sadness into joy for yourself.
Yeah.
You need to tell yourself that you're good at what you do.
Yes.
You need to tell yourself that you're beautiful. You need to tell yourself that you are intelligent. You need to tell yourself that this skill, you can get better at
Yeah.
it. Don't, in fact, the final thing I will say is, all your negative mindset, just turn it into positive one, okay? So now, still stay with us. We're going on a short musical break. The song titled This Is Me by Kila Settle.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts. I learned to be ashamed of all my scars. Run away, they say, no one will love you as you are. But I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send the blood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Through the
Welcome back from the musical break. We still remain Akanke.
And Lord Wheezy.
ab.com.
So we'll be talking more about some other ways you can improve self-esteem. But ensure if you need to participate, you subscribe to this channel, like, and please leave a comment.
Yes.
So, Abi, take it.
Okay, one other way you could improve your self-esteem is by appreciating your special features. There's a quote by Malcolm Forbes. He said, too many people overvalue what they are not and undervalue what they are. There is something special about you that you need to give value to. Instead of whiling away time, looking at what you're not, trying to figure out how many people are better than you, trying to find out how useless you are to the society or how worthless your life is, why don't you look inside? Identify those special features. There is something special about you. Appreciate it, bring it out. If you need to enhance it, enhance it. When by the time you add value to that special, you might think it's a very little gift, but by the time you enhance it, add value to it. If you need to go for a training, it's allowed, go. Work on yourself and try to be a better version of yourself every single day. That time you used to look at every other person, comparing yourself up and down. The truth is, you can never be like people around you. Do you know why? It's not because you are weak. It's not because you are not qualified to be like them. It is because you are special. It's because you are different. You are different. The earlier you realize that, the better for you.
And another thing I want to add or want to say as regard to this is try to build a positive relationship with people. This is very, very important. I do tell people that if you want to build a relationship, build a relationship with men, not with boys. There are difference between men and boys. So
that's deep.
Yes. so
That's deep.
when you build your relationship with men, there are things that they're going to give you that will even help you. And anything you do in life, you have to prepare for what is coming ahead. So you need someone to feed you for you to be ready of what is coming. I also do talk about something. There's something I call P5. Even when I was still in secondary school, there's something I call P5. I tag it: proper preparation prevents poor performance. So when you prepare very well, when you've been built, then you will see that it will enhance your self-esteem. The way you see yourself, the way you're seeing yourself might not be positive or negative, like the way we discussed last time. Yes, you might need to interact with everybody, both low and high class. You understand what I'm trying to say? So, but it will prepare you that you have to be prepared to absorb anything that is coming your way.
Adding to that, you need to run away from toxic relationships
and also
negative relationships. People that all they do is to talk down on you. All they do is they don't have anything positive they are adding to your life. There's just some relationship you need to cut off in your life.
Yes. Exactly.
They are not adding, they are just there. Just cut them off. There are times this thing would even give you peace of mind.
Exactly.
Cutting these relationships off. And we could looking at it from the marriage angle, we can say the woman should leave the husband. Let's say it's the man that is making the woman feel a low self-esteem. All we can say is find a way to improve on yourself. You can decide, wake up a day and say you want to go for counseling. You can go see a counselor, you can go see a psychologist to help you out. You can say you want to go for marriage counseling. That moment could even be the time your husband gets to know that what he's doing is actually affecting
the wife.
And there will be change and things will turn around. So that is key.
But see, there's something at the course of this interaction, we need to touch so many areas.
Yes, we need to.
Something came to my mind now which we have to address. Is it that because last time we talked about relationship issues as regards to this, we came to a discussion that is the man that caused low self-esteem to the woman, right?
It doesn't have to be all the time. The woman too can also cause it on the man.
That's what I want us to maybe address too.
Look at a scenario of a woman that probably at a point in time the man lost his job and he doesn't have a job,
Yes.
and
Yes.
the woman became more or less the breadwinner
Provider.
Of the family.
of the family at that moment. It gets into the brain of some women, and they just look down their
And the
husband.
husband, yes.
Am I not feeding you?
Feeding you.
Yeah,
Paying
am I
house
not the
rent,
one
you are not
paying
there.
house rent, paying the children's school fees?
Good
Am I not the one
good
buying
for nothing
clothes for you?
husband.
You're just good for nothing.
For nothing
You're just
husband.
not doing, and you're eating my food and just getting fresh.
What are you doing?
What are you
Watching-
doing?
no, watching TV, reading
Yes.
newspaper.
In such a situation, it could be a little error whereby the woman lost course. We are all humans, and we can't stop being human. That's the truth about life. So there are times that we could lose course. So if the husband could suggest things like counseling session, they should go see a therapist. So through that, they could get help. She would see that money is not the determinant of a good and happy family. And changes will happen.
Yes.
That's right.
Okay. I think another point I would love to mention is acknowledging the positive aspects of your life.
Wow.
There are accomplishments that you've made in life. There are achievements that you've gotten so far. Why not appreciate it? Why not appreciate those? You might think it's too little. You might, okay, let's say you got into school and now you are out. You deserve an upload. There are people that got into school and they're still struggling to come out.
Yes.
It might be that maybe you were assigned to a particular project and you got it done. Applaud yourself. Appreciate yourself for those little accomplishments, those positive aspects of your life. Just be good to yourself.
I agree with you. That's like talking in the perspective of adults.
Okay.
But what about children? Parents too should appreciate. I could recall
Yes.
when I graduated for my first degree from the university, my mom, she invited people, guests came, and she cooked nice meal. I was flabbergasted.
Oh.
Wow.
I was amazed.
Wow.
Am I this big? Am I this infinitesimal small girl like me
You see?
being celebrated this much?
Yes.
I asked her, I said, Mommy, why did you cook this much? She said, my daughter, you are unique,
You
and
see?
I need to celebrate you.
See?
Like even people that carry the grade, come and collect what are they collecting on the day that they will be giving awards. I didn't collect award. And this one is celebrating me this much. It means whatever I'm going to celebrate in life, she will be right there for me.
Okay, definitely you're trying to say Lost did not do well in school.
Of course not. I performed excellently well. It's just that we know the class of people where they collect awards, but we know we are still going to get those awards.
Okay, actually, in my own case or in my own area, there's something I used to do. We are going live. They're seeing us.
Yes, now.
Please let this video don't get to my father. Let me tell you. So there is something we used to do. My dad actually celebrated also, even people like me. So but that time that when I say like if I have something like 22, I will now come and clean the back 2 and leave only 2, and I will not have second. So when I have second, my
secondary school.
Not my primary school.
Oh,
no, forget secondary school. I cannot tell you what happened in secondary school. I cannot tell you what happened in secondary
If he could do this in primary school, what would he do in
secondary
secondary
school? I was always the first, but we don't read. But I mean they carry first. When I was in secondary school,
I doubt that.
Guys, I hope you're participating in
Yes,
this. You cannot afford to miss out of this.
Okay,
You cannot.
You see what I was
So
actually
ensure you comment and subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yes.
We need that.
you.
We need that.
Yes.
Just press that red button.
Click,
That's all.
please.
All right.
You see what I was actually saying? She didn't get any award, but she was celebrated.
Wow.
There are little things that you have achieved in life. Concentrate on them. Instead of looking at the things that you have failed, instead of looking at areas that you have not done so well, look at those areas that you have done well. And applaud yourself. Give yourself kudos. Give yourself a break. Live your life. Have fun. Laugh. Do something with yourself. Stop. Avoid negative talk. Stop comparing yourself with people. There is something. Let me chip in this thing. Those people you are busy looking at, those people you are imagining, they are
better.
They are
Yes,
better. You
that
might
they are
even be
better.
better than them. You might be better than them.
Those people. There is something that you have inside you that they do not have.
That's it. Exactly.
There is something you have that they do not have. So why not identify that thing that you have? That particular thing that you have that is very special, that no other person has. That gift, identify it and work on it. You see what it's going to see, how it's going to turn out for you. Instead of looking down on yourself every time, instead of feeling that you have not done well, instead of feeling that you have not done enough, look at the aspect that you have done well and give yourself applause.
Actually, before like what we said before as regards to this social media thing, let me just tell people the truth now. Before, I used to have this low self-esteem within myself, because I have one of my friends who is in abroad, even till now. So I would be like, God, all my friends have traveled. I'm the only one in Nigeria. That what is happening? So I was like, and they'll be posting pictures of where they're in cars, where they went for clubbing, drinking, nice watch, iPhone. These are but until one day, that my friend that is making me to kill myself called me, was like, guy, I should help, even this 1K. I transferred 1K from Nigeria to my friend in abroad just to eat for that money. It's not a joke. I'm not joking. I'm trying to say. So, and after that, I was like,
but it's not even like
for them to come back.
It's not like we're mocking the person.
Yes.
But
No.
Anybody can find themselves in any situation.
Yes, because I'm trying to say, because I took that too far when I was seeing those things. I might even maybe go and do something nasty or something that is bad to myself.
Yes.
But how they used to say it.
That is why I mentioned you need to shed off toxic friends.
Yes.
There's a Yoruba adage that says, Ogun omode o le sere fogun odun. In English, it means 20 kids or a lot of kids cannot be friends forever for 20 years. Yeah. Those you were friends with when you were in primary school, if you still have some of them, glory be to God. But you cannot have all of them still as your friends.
You can't.
You need to shed off some people from your life and add some people to your life.
I believe you're having on the good time so far on the show, and I think I'm going to do a quick rundown on the points that we have mentioned on how to improve your self-esteem. I know that we are reaching out to a lot of people. I know that this topic is going to help so many people out there. So in case you are going through low self-esteem, first, enhance your positive aspects. Look into the positive aspects of your life. Identify and challenge your negative beliefs. Drive away people that always make you feel bad about yourself. Don't compare yourself to people all the time. Stop comparing yourself to people. You are special. Acknowledge that. Look into the positive things in your life. Speak positive things to yourself. Challenge negative self-talks. Don't tell yourself negative things. Tell yourself positive things. And last, try to always improve on yourself. Be a better person every day. Be a better version of yourself. If you want to work on yourself, work on yourself. If you need to train yourself, train yourself. Just be better. Just live your life. Be the best that you can be. And don't forget, you don't only have the right to be an individual. You have the obligation to be an individual. So go on, be one.
Yes. Ensure you leave a comment in our comment section. If you have a life experience you want to talk to us about, just leave it in the comment section. So, I remain Akonke. With me is
Lord Weezy. Don't forget to subscribe. Press that red button. Press them again. Press that subscription button. Thank you.
And I am still my humble self, ab.com.
So keep up with Quest for Sophia.